Hey guys, welcome back to another speed build video, and today we are going to be building a prison. I know it says Ravenwood Village Shell, it's just the same lot. I had that on when we were doing that little series, but instead I do go and fix it eventually, but yes, we are going to be making a prison. So I found this floor plan on Pinterest because I was like, I don't even know where to start. Like, that to me sounds so overwhelming. But I decided to go ahead and, just look up one on Pinterest. And if, I still, felt overwhelmed or I felt like it wasn't going to work, then I would just skip it at that point. But, I found one and I thought it was good, so I decided to go ahead and do it. So this is the prison, or this is like the reception or like the entrance to the prison. So 2 receptionist desks and then some waiting area like chairs. But yes, so this was actually, so what I did is I went on Instagram, and if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I really suggest you do. I do tons of interactive stuff on there. So like, for instance, I asked you guys a day ago of this recording. So I'm recording this on November, what is today? The 23rd, November 23rd. So I asked you guys on November 22nd, what are some ideas for building? Because like I said, I don't have any ideas and I barely have motivation to do it. So I asked you guys for some ideas, and one was prison, so we are going to be doing that one. And then there's 2 other ideas that I am interested in doing. I don't know, like the last idea is going to be extremely hard to do. It might be a couple part series, but I'm going to try to do it. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, so I do that, and then I've done so many other stuff. Like, we recently got to 100 subscribers, so I asked you guys how we should celebrate. But yes, so so go and follow it if you're interested in doing interactive stuff. I also post their daily updates of what videos will be out the next day. Sometimes too, if I'm feeling super, like, if I have a lot of time, I will post, what video is out today, but I do post daily as well. So, yeah, you can come back every day and there will most likely be a new video for the foreseeable future. But in that little entrance there, I put 1 plant in there because, reminder, this is prison. This is not happy. This isn't comfortable. This isn't, you don't want to be here and you don't want to end up here. It's prison. So I put that 1 plant there and that was it. And I put some filing cabinets in there because I feel like reception might have something like that. Not all the records, but they might have something. So as you see, I'm putting some filing cabinets in here. And then I put TVs on there, and I feel like one would be like maybe infographics or just like in the background for waiting, and then another one would be like who, like the prisoners, like when you can visit them and everything like that, who's next up. So next to that, with all the random tables in there, that is the visiting area. I could only fit 4 tables in there just because of how small I made the room, but there's that. And then this is like a little classroom. So a lot of times in prisons, especially like not high security prisons, they'll have like classes you can take and stuff like that and whatnot. Like sometimes they even have like general, like to get your GED. So like they'll do stuff like that. Just kind of depends on the prison, the state, and what level of security and whatnot. So yes, here I had a really hard time finding what desks I wanted to use because I was like, I don't know. I want to be able to fit, a good amount in here, but also like, can they hurt themselves with it? Because that's the other thing, is I try to make everything either like extremely bland and boring or like safe as possible that they couldn't hurt themselves. Like, honestly, in a real prison, I don't know if somebody would be allowed to have a glass water bottle or a water bottle at that in there. I've never worked in a prison, so if you know, let us educate us in the comments because I have no idea. But I just put it in there for my own sanity because I was a little too boring, like nothing there for my liking. So every desk in there that would have been like, somebody, an employee, not a prisoner, I did put like a drink or something on there. In this little room over here is laundry. So typically, now I don't know for every prison, but to my knowledge, you do get assigned jobs while you're in prison. So you could pay for commissary if, nobody sends you money or you don't have anybody that sends you money. And I mean, they don't pay well, like at all. I don't know what the wage is now as of 2020. And I think sometimes the wage depends on what job you have. But sometimes somebody's got to wash the underwear and the socks in the laundry. So that is a job there. Again, I don't know how much it pays, but like I've heard sometimes stuff pays like 50 cents or 25 cents. Like, yeah, like not good. So yes. So here is the laundry room. And when you think about it, like, okay, if you can hear okay, I don't think you can hear it because I didn't hear it when I said if you can hear and I listened back. But if you can hear the lawnmower, I apologize. I did not know a lawnmower was going to be going on right now. So I'm going to try to speak over it, but I really do apologize. I am running out of time to record though. I waited and, the lawnmower would be done, but I guess I was wrong. So anyways, next to the laundry room is the actual kitchen, so where they would, prepare the food and whatnot. And I do believe, again, to the best of my knowledge, that is also a job in prison where you were working in the kitchen. So there is that. Again, I don't know if it pays better than laundry or other jobs. I don't know what it pays, especially now in 2025, almost 2026 with the economy and everything. So who knows? But I put this here and it's like a little cafeteria thing. Like I'm sure they would have some prisoners in the kitchen and some prisoners like serving the food. I did put a microwave in here because there is some food that has to be made microwavable in life, so I did do that. And then just a little puny trash can. And I don't know what I was looking for there. Oh, I was looking for a dishwasher, and then I was like, what? So I put 2 dishwashers in here because there's probably a lot of food, to be made. So that is our puny little kitchen, and this is going to be our cafeteria. And I just pulled the same tables from visiting over into the cafeteria area. Now, this area is where the prisoners are being held. So just your normal cells, and there were some cells I could only fit 1 bed in there, some I could fit 2. It just kind of depended. So it doesn't really mean anything. Like in my brain, if anything, I was meaning it not even for like you are in trouble, you're by yourself, but more so like you're behaving well, so you get this cell until you screw up or something. I don't know. That was in my head. Now, I don't know if they really do that in real life or not, but this is okay. It's The Sims. And then that little corner right there, that's what I'm going to call like isolation or the shoe or, whatever is called solitary confinement, whatever the case may be. I just only made 1 because I kind of forgot about it until the very end. But everybody gets a toilet, so all the toilets will be in the cells because I did not make bathrooms and I did not care to make bathrooms. But I think it would be pretty cool to add bathrooms too as well. I do add these benches eventually, but I put shelves for every single, for each prisoner, you get 1 shelf. And, yes, so some of them did get smaller shelves, some of them got bigger shelves. It just kind of depended on what, where your bed was, what room you were in, and what I felt like doing at that current time and moment. So, yes, and I'm sure, you could probably get more shelves. I have no idea how any of it works. But here I did add the benches in because I was like, why not? Like, some of these have a lot of room, might as well add a bench, to sit on, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look very comfortable, and literally in the description it says, have a seat, but I can't promise it's going to be comfortable or something like that. So, then I put in little, mirrors because I'm going to put a sink in, as you guys will see. Trying to find a sink, I was like, I'll just put this one in. It matches the best. So, every room gets a sink as well, and a mirror, except for isolation, solitary, shoe, whatever you want to call it. So, yes, I did not put a mirror in that one, but it's all good. So, I'm trying to think. I did put a sink in there, though. Here, I literally just started copying, and this is the part that took the longest, honestly, was the mirrors. It took the longest, and it was one of the most frustrating ones. The other most frustrating part was those cell doors. That irritated the crap out of me, you guys. But it's fine. So then I started decorating the rooms, decorating, if you could call it that. I started making it look like, somebody was in here. So I just went down the line of random stuff that I think you could buy at like a commissary, or you would be allowed to have in a fairly low security prison. And so like tissues, there was a notebook in one, cards, maybe somebody sent them cards, magazines that I'm putting in this one. I don't know what I put on. Oh, I think I put a book on this person's bed, because sometimes they have libraries, which I did not add. Shoes I did put in here. But yes, and then I'm trying to think. What else? Oh, did I put, no. What did I end up putting down? Like, this is kind of I just pretended these were like shower supplies or something that they bought from commissary. I don't know. And then snacks they bought from commissary that they're saving. I'm trying to think, what else did I end up? Some more books that either they bought, somebody sent them, or they got from the library. I know this is a little fancy, and this probably wouldn't be in like a real prison, but I did put like a picture frame of some kids and whatnot. Again, this is like, I'm like watching the video for the first time too, is what it feels like. But some glasses for this person, of course. And oh my gosh, I apologize about the frickin' lawnmower. Some nail care supplies. Now, all of this could be contraband too. Contraband is like basically stuff they're not allowed to have. So there is that too, but I just felt like it added something, bunch of books, I put a lot of books down, honestly. Now, most of the time, I did not give somebody like a second thing if their shelf was filled up. But yes, again, this is probably contraband, or maybe they got it from commissary, who knows? None of my business. Again, nail polish, I don't know if that's allowed. I can't say for sure. I put these books down. I know they're technically like cooking recipes, but who cares? Maybe they work in the kitchen or something. I had to fix that, the little book thing. And then I did put some like a chessboard down for them to play with. Because I would imagine, like, when you're not working and stuff like that, like, it gets pretty boring in prison. But, again, I don't know. So then I found some DVDs, and I put them in there, and also I gave that person a little book. Then I called it a day for decorating in there. And then that room, I think I just ended up leaving empty because I really didn't know what to put in there. So I just left it empty for now. Maybe it's like a storage room. I was looking up medical stuff, but then I was like, I can't find anything, so that's going to be interesting for the next room. But this is the gym, so we have some weights. We have, I don't even know what that's called, but we have a treadmill, also like a little cycling thing, and then as well as a boxing, like, bag thing. So yes, sorry, I just got a crazy stomachache while in the middle of this recording, so that's super fun. But, yes, now for the medical thing, again, for the life of me, could not find the beds, and I was like, great. So I had to end up just using more jail beds and called it a day. So if any of you know how to access those, like, actual beds from the hospital, let me know. But with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go on my little rant. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already and you're into this stuff, of course. As of this recording, we are only 2 away from our short-term goal of 105 subscribers. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you guys thought about this. If you think I should add anything or take anything away, let me know down below. Also, happy December. This comes out on December 1st. Happy December. Happy holidays. It'll be an interesting month. I'm not super excited, but if you are super excited, let me know why down below. I love hearing what everybody does all the time. I just love hearing about people and whatnot. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos of your guys' suggestion build wise. We have 2 more, and then I might switch over to build challenges only for a while, but we'll see. So I'm trying to think, what else I don't know, but I will see you all very, very shortly with another. Oh, really quickly, this is the yard. Like that in the middle is the yard where they go outside. But with all that being said, I will see you all very, very shortly with another speed build video of your guys' suggestions. Bye!